Okay, so let me, I want to do number 5, part C with you. All right, take a look at this. Again, you're still having, this is your input. This is your data types when defined. So first thing it says is CN deck. So when you look at this, all right, what happens? What's going on here? You're trying to read in, your cursor's right here, you're trying to read in this uppercase S into a what? What is deck? What data type is a deck? It's a double, right? Variable. So immediately the value of the deck, num, and string are unchanged at this time with it. I really should have gone in here and do a strike through because after B, right? So what's happening here? You're trying to put a deck, meaning decimal, reading in this S right here. So what's going to happen? Input error. Okay, and everything just stops right there. Okay, so that's what's going on on 5C with it. I asked you to do number 6. Okay, I asked you to do number 6. So you gotta be able to do that with it. I'm not going. Okay, let's do 1. Just for this. Let's just start you out with it. Number 6. And how many parts are there? A, B, let's see. Okay, so let's look at this. What are my table headers? I'll give you a second to fill that in with it. So once you do that, I'll let you do this one. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I ask you to pause your recording for a moment. Okay, so we're going to pick up number 6 right now. I asked you to pause for you to create your table header based on the information in this thing. So I hope you went in and you put your first table header as int1. It doesn't have to be in any particular sequence. Or next one is what? Deck. Next one is char. Okay, so you see how I line that up with it? Here's the input command. So this time it's the same set of code, but the data is different. So you read in int1, this int1 right here is what? 13. And then you read in this next one is going to be what? Char, which stores what? What's your char in this? What's your char? Give you a second to think about it. What's your char? Char is going to be that 2, so you got to do the what? Apostrophe 2. Okay, so your cursor is right here, right after that 2. And then it wants to read in what? Int 2, which is what? Your next one is going to be a 4. It's going to be a 4 here. Okay, and then it's going to read, and your next one is going to be your Z. What's Z? Z is supposed to be what? What do you define Z as? Okay, let me clarify what just happened here. I think there's a mistake in this problem with it as well. So, look at letter A. You store in your C1 as int1. Integer is what? 13. Right? And there's a space. This is your stream insertion that take place with it. So it's int1. It will be 13. Next one that stores in as a CH, which is your cursor's right here, reads in the spaces the next one with it. So your CH will be an apostrophe space, wrong one. An apostrophe space apostrophe. That's what it looks like the moment I enter. One of the apostrophes got away. But you know what I mean, right? And then the next one, it's going to read in the what? The int 2 is going to be your number 2. And then it reads in your Z. Your Z is what? And instead of Z, I asked you to do the CH, right? Or what's the double deck? Which is this one right here. The deck is the decimal. So what's the rest of this deck look like? Give you a second to fill that out. What's your deck? Deck's going to store 16.2. Okay. Now, so that's what's going on with it. Okay, so again, this is an apostrophe with it. You need to do B and D for me. Okay, I'll start you out in this ready. All right, that will give you, some inkling of what's going on in chapter. And the other homework is you're supposed to do is number 14. So I'll let you deal with that. Okay. All righty.